Good morning, everybody. Let's see if I've got all this set up correctly. We're going to do a little bit of TotalWar Arena streaming and a bit of recording to start with. Um, just for something different. There we go. Everything is set up properly. Very happy. TotalWar Arena. Um, what? How can I have defeats when I haven't even played? It must be previous or something. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. My boys bumped something as I've hopped up. Must be what it is. TotalWar Arena, actually very interesting. Played slightly different to the normal Total War. Well, I should actually do a proper intro. Just was a bit confused, thrown off as usual. If you know what I'm like. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? I said good morning. If you're watching this on Twitch, thank you for following and jumping in when the streams start, and everything like that. All the usual disclaimers. Get rid of some of this stuff. YouTube is there. I will be posting this. I'm recording right now and posting it on my YouTube page. So if you want to go over there and watch it later on as I go through and talk about a few different things about the game. I have played since the early days in alpha. I did play a few on and off games and things like that. I've got my young boy sitting on my lap, 5-month-old, nearly 6 months. You're nearly 6 months, aren't you? And he's coming to join in with the stream and stuff like that as well. And then there's my Facebook page, only way of channel that I have out at this point in time for communication to you guys. So I'm sorry for those Twitters and Instagram people. Maybe later on I will do something. So, about the game. Well, at the moment, as I said, slightly different to normal Total War things. Well, not really. Except, instead of playing with like multiplayer with co-op, in campaigns and stuff like this, it's more or less the battle mode, where you have multitude of different people with small unique units, the 3 units, with a hero of some description. You got the Roman Empire, which has Germanicus, Scorpio, and Julius Caesar. Then you have Greece, which has got Siani, Leonidanus, and Meltadius, and Alexander the Great. Along with then the last army we have at this point in time is the Barbarians, with Aramis, Butiki, and Berserkerigura. Don't ask me to pronounce some of these names. I probably could pronounce them if someone told me the names properly, but yes, I am not going to. So yes, we got heroes basically in the game. Each hero has a special, unique trait they bring to the armies. So like we have rapid advance, so this will accelerate your movement. As you can see, turn speed and general, and acceleration, so they move quickly. For our Gallic commander, the lady, she's also an archer, so she will help out and boost your arch units by memory as well. She has abilities, these are abilities, as well as she also gets other traits that unlock as she goes up. There's the information about her. How do we get to those? Oh, commander. There is supposed to be a way to get... Oh, tech tree, I think it is. And abilities, there we go. She has special abilities. So we have an abilities tree, as you can see. So as you work your way up, you unlock different abilities, which will then unlock different sections of the tree as well. And it will do different things. So like you can increase the speed of things, duration, so how long it's active for, recharge times, how fast it will recharge, and so on and so forth. Down here you got archer skills, so whatever this is hunt, so the duration, so active time, longer, intercept range, and all these other little things. So they're little traits and abilities that do help. Along with the army has a tech tree. As you work your way up through your different levels, like normal wargaming games, you have up to tier 10 units in the game, and you have to earn XP to unlock the heroes, and along with credits or silver and gold. So we've got the abilities. You have to, I think, purchase these for Commander XP. So this is how well you're playing. So each commander in the game does have different things. So here we have Lucada. She is a warrior, so she has a Fury Swap, which will help out and things like that. So there's all these other little traits and things like that. Ambush. So visibility range and plus 5% to range, and then she has rebellion, positive ground effect, melee defense, dead enemy is too close. So yeah, there's all these different things. So each army has different traits that they can utilize for their own purposes. Now I didn't delve into playing a lot of the other heroes while playing. I have got some gold to spend on purchasing units. I did like playing Sienna. Just the whole being an archer sitting back and shooting was fantastic, and I did play Dramaticus a lot as well. Shield War Tuxedo was good, slow, and it just progresses up and things like that. But see, each of the different units also get their own traits. So we go in and we can have a quick look at, let's say, the swordsman, but then we've also got spear chuckers, and they chuck spears more or less. Let's have a look at the unit tech tree, because the only thing I remember from this is the progression for the Roman Empire doesn't actually get any archers. You get ballistas and catapults, and then you get the Tremerian ballistas and other things. So you get bolt throwers more or less, which is sort of a trade-off as a unit. I think the main thing to keep in mind is when playing this, probably pick one unit. I was actually all the time just testing out the different units, trying to progressively go up through them at the same time. A lot of the time you'll get, like, as you can see with the Roman Empire, you can start off with two. Our lady friend here, she starts off with two, an archer one and a swordsman or spearman, hoplites, barbarians. Let's go to Amenities. He gets cavalry and swordsman to start off with. So it's very interesting in the way the game mechanics is. It is a very rock paper scissors thing. They have balanced a lot since the original Carnation. I think that's probably more or less enough of talking about it. Let's actually, I guess, play a game. Let's just take the archers out. So 3 archer units. Let's just jump in now. I haven't played yet in closed. I was hoping Kaz might actually jump on to join me. He was going to. He hasn't popped up yet, so we'll see what his first impressions are. But we'll play her to start with, and then maybe we'll choose another army after this. Now I don't expect to be too many people around at this time of the day. So it might just give him the knowledge, or my soft knowledge of what's happening. So yeah, it's actually really a fantastic game. You're really going to town there, aren't you, Michael? I wonder. I might options. Let's have a look, because I have turned. I think. No, I've got music on. It's just very quiet. I thought there'd be some sort of music playing at the moment. Things like that. But anyway, we can wait. We'll just sit here assembling for more players. I think eventually, knowing what wargaming are like, they will put in a counter for how many people are waiting in queues. They're very good at that sort of stuff, just to make you aware, and sort of it gives you an indication of what's happening as well. How they'll work it out is going to be interesting. For units, normally like for world tanks and stuff like that, they do say there's so many heavies, lights, artillery, same with ships, battleships, cruisers, blah blah blah. So I imagine this will probably have archer, swordsmen, spearmen, units, cavalry, war machines, something like that, maybe later on as a waiting screen, and things like that. So I think it's been really well developed over time. and slowly got better and better as a game. So I've been quite impressed. I think that the worst thing about at the start, while we're waiting and I can talk about things, was these guys as the archers were very overpowered. Like, they would destroy units. Like, okay, archers were good at destroying units. Look, we're going to join the session in the past. At the same time, it was sort of very unbalanced because they could actually run away faster than, like, swordsman units could get there and catch up. Thermopylae. We're playing on Thermopylae's map. Yeah, that's right. So keeping in mind, I'm just trying to think at the moment off the top of my head. Yeah, they were able to shoot like 2 rounds, run away, shoot 2 rounds, and you used to hate it. And then people that were playing cavalry were not doing their job as cavalry and sort of playing around the flanks, protecting the centre, being mobile. It was in the early days, and it was very frustrating. I lost so many battles just by poor decisions of the commanders. And I'm playing in Dramaticus as a swordsman sort of unit blockading. I got him up to where he was able to do the turtle shield, which was good against the archers, but at the same time it was bloody useless because you move that slow that it wasn't realistically helping you. Look, here's Lion. Lion's coming to say hello. And things like that. So so what we got? We got 2 archer units. So actually this is the load up screen. You actually can choose your start position. I'm going to choose here because the archers are normally at the back. Which is what I prefer. We've got not really a lot of cavalry. We've only got like 1 guy playing off 1 cavalry unit. As you can see, most people just play off the 1 unit, and that's probably the better way to play. To be perfectly honest. So you got three units. So I'm going to help the center. I'm thinking. Help the center. So you got your 3 units, normal movement, but you can't actually group them normally. You've only got 1, 2, 3. It'd be nice to sort of, I think if you had different types of units, like similar types of units, like 2 units say of swordsmen and 1 of archers or something like that, it'd be great to be able to group the 2 together so you can do positioning. So you can do all the normal positioning stuff, so like you can wheel around, they go as a group by holding the mouse button and tell them to go and stand in a line like that together. As you can see, you can do rapid advance by accelerating. They're all running together, making it a bit quicker, wielding and stuff like that. All those little special things. You drop line again. As you can see, we've also got another ability here, which is focus fire, powerful, accurate volley, basically. So I'm going to try and move up here to the center to help these guys. So basically, you just point and you're sort of positioning yourself. I'm trying to get in a position where I can help these guys to do what they need to do. We've got the spearmen here. We've got swordsmen. So we've got a nice juice man. Another thing, we've got a rock here. We've got a couple of swordsmen protecting this tree line. So if we have horses come through, originally this was quite open, this section. So normal buttons of up and down to pan the screen around like usual. You can move it to side of the screen, or you can use WSD. And there was a way to adjust the camera, but it doesn't seem to be working at this point in time. So as you can see, the circle is my archer range. There's no archer units here at the moment, so I'm going to just carefully move up, because this guy is going to get himself flanked, which is not very good at all. So let's get these archers in, firing. They've thrown their javelins. Oh shit. I have to run because we've got this swordsman unit coming in here. So fleeting foot back. So he's trying to chase me down. They're very fast. They must be. So run away again, and this is what I mean. This is probably the worst thing about the archers, is they can do things like this that I'm doing more or less as a tactic. to do is see which one he's going after, so I can separate them out, and then I can so he's chasing after one unit, as you can see, which is fine with me. So I've separated them out now, and I've got him exactly where I want him to be. He's not going to survive really, this unit. Shooting them up a bit. Fortunately, that was what I needed to do at the start. Oh shit! Run! Run! Bring him this way. Fleet. So I've got that fleeting foot movement speed. Shunk. Shunk, shunk, shunk. There you go. Oh, I hit my own units then. And there we go. So there you go. Oh, Germanicus was slain. That's even better. So that's basically like the advantage. Like, he didn't have much of a hope. Oh, we got up to their base. As you can see, you got to capture the flag and the base and stuff like that. So there's all those little unique things as well to come into play. Yeah, and this is the other thing, you got to be careful of firing on your allies as well. It's not very nice to be firing on your enemies, your allies. You can see I'm firing on the air arch units, trying to make them flee back, push them back as much as possible. So, like, taking that unit of swordsmen out and killing them fully and hardly. I'll kill this guy here, can't let him get away. Spearmen coming through the trees here, so let's run away. Let's get over this way a bit. Let's get away from these guys a bit, more or less. Turn around, fire, 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 and so it's more or less, yeah, it's a game of tussles, tactics, and knowing exactly what you need to do, watching the map awareness, but that's sort of always been the same in TotalWar Arena. Raining arrows down, defeat, what? Oh, they were on my base, oops, wasn't paying attention to that, that was my fault. I wasn't paying, again, map awareness, I was just talking about that at the time. So that's the basic premises of gameplay. As you can see, like, I did pretty well. Still in battle? How can I be still in battle? We just finished the battle. I don't understand that. We're still in battle? That doesn't make sense. Still in battle, eh? I think it's broken. I think we've just had a bug. There we go. There we go. Just took a bit of time to load out. So, Commander XP, as you can see, a little bit of Commander XP. Hey. You can't do this. Stuff like that. Also, you got XP for your units, stuff like that. Got a bit of silver after battle. Scores up there. Could have been higher. Detail report, like what we did, damage, spotting, not a lot of spotting and stuff, and all that sort of stuff, and everything like that. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? So that was a nice little good start. Okay, I'm just gonna go move this guy to another room, seeing as he's injured. And I'll be back in a few seconds, just to... Okay, so just wait on. I'll be 2 seconds. Alright, so we got Thermopylae again. Just gotta more or less pay a little bit of attention. So we'll start the same position. Actually, I would have liked to start there. Here we go. Start there, then I can, because then I can swing down and support these guys in the center. Because I need to be here, more or less, so that I can. Because the forest is good for me to hide and cover. Like this hill here in the center is good. Getting up here is good. So actually being on the hill sometimes can be an advantage. And going up this way, I've played up here before. It is tough because you don't see each other till you get to here, or if you swing around right round. So it comes down to. Oh shit! I thought I selected all. This is what happened one other game. I thought I selected them and I hadn't. So we have got some archer, spearman, archer, swordsman. Not looking very pretty for the center, and this is where you need to have your solids, more or less. Spearmen on the side here are good, because if you have cavalry and stuff like that swing around, normally the cavalry though will go through the tree line. Here we go. And the forward advance cavalry. So they're going up through the tree lines. So look at this. This is a solid block. Solid block here is what we've got. Someone sending me a message. There we go. There's the cavalry coming through. The spearmen. Just in that tree line. Fire, 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 fire. No, swordsman, you gotta get in front of me, damn it. You idiot swordsman player. You're meant to. Oh, don't. What the hell? That is the weirdest tactic I've ever seen someone do. Like, there are knights running around rampant. Jeez and Weezers, and this is where like, he's getting up to our base area, which is not good for us in any respect. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's it.
Are they blind? Our allies are firing on our units.
Our allies are firing on our units. Perfect, well done. See, this is nasty at the moment. We are
firing upon allies. Cease.
So it's sort of, it's a very messy. We're really getting chewed up at the moment. Really getting chewed up. Something hard. Oh shit balls. Yeah, that's the nasty. That's what I mean. That's why our swordsmen are not really covering us as much as they need to. So that's what costs the most at the moment, is when they do a charge like that straight through, which is why you need your knights, and we're not really in a very good position at the moment. Like, it's just, yeah, it's really nasty at the moment. how that starting swordsman not protecting me in some ways, which is a wee bit silly, but anyway, what do you do?
Focus fire! Stop firing! Our arrows find allies!
So yeah, it's a good game. Like, I'm enjoying this. I think when you get good tactics with friends and things like that, this game will probably become a hell of a lot nicer in that regard. Just because you'll be able to really communicate with your friends and allies in that regard. How the hell are we winning this?
Onward!
Alright, I'm going to pull back a bit. I'm going to try and keep my units alive a bit longer. I can't believe we're actually, in some ways, actually winning this by killing the units. We've got a spearman unit that's nearly made it to the... Oh, I've lost all my units. No, I want to actually watch the end of this. I didn't think I'd lose all mine. Obviously their archers were still firing on me. So, I'm pretty happy though. That was a fairly decent bet. Ping 3, that's not bad. Is it 3? Oh, 300. That's not very good. But then the lines are damaged at the moment from Australia to somewhere, I think America, North America at the moment, the underground line, which then affects us somehow. Everything affects us. We're actually going to win this one by probably killing their units. We've got a guy on the enemy base too. There's a couple other units. What are these guys doing over here? They've got a horseman, spearman. They should come down to us. And see, this guy here, instead of running through the trees, could be over here slaughtering things with his horsemen. And protecting archers. Yeah, that solid blockade unit at the start that ran away and left me exposed to the Knights Regiment after I fired a volley into them, and then running the other way, away from them, when he could have probably taken the brunt a bit better than what I could as a little archer unit. Would have been a lot nicer. Can't believe, I actually thought we were doing really badly, but unit counts for each side, we're actually doing a lot better than I thought. Like, the only thing is there's really not, like, this guy needs, with his knights, should be running in and out, charging, because you get a bonus for charging down because you charge. Things like that. It is better to do that with horses. Even in the normal gen Total War games, Total War Warhammer that I normally have played a lot of, Shoguns, all that. The horsemen you try and use as you chew them up units. So you use them as charge in, charge outs, or run throughs. You run them through the unit, then go on the other side, turn them around, come back and get back through. Done that a few times in the past as well. I wonder if there are archers left over from my units, just standing there going, I don't want to play anymore. So, victory, base capture, there you go. Easy base capture victory. It's not bad, not bad at all. I am enjoying this. There we go. Abilities 10 times the battle. I did use my abilities a lot in this battle. I did use them a hell of a lot. Let's see. Okay, let's upgrade our bows. Have we already upgraded the bows? We have. There you go. So we work. Have we?
Archers!
So, oh, because my commander hasn't upgraded. So there you go. Commander has not upgraded. Is there where do I get by the premium time again? Conversion colors, premium account. So I think I'll wait on premium. Don't need premium at the moment. Go again. I'm actually enjoying playing as just straight archers. As I said, normally I've played like the spearmen in this is pretty good because they have like a shield block. It does slow them down with the hoplites, But at the same time, it can be quite devastating because you can have the knights charge in. If you get your shield block up, they stick their spears out and they actually chew up the knights. And that's probably the fantastic thing about the gameplay in the Total War universe in general is if you do little things like that, it does help improve your chances of survival. Which I really have enjoyed over the years watching that develop and grow. I think what Wargaming have done in coming into the fold with this arena thing, bringing all their ideas, has really helped out the game too. From what I saw from the original testing stages they did back originally, to what we've got now, it was good to see it go back into alpha to a certain extent, just to retweak and rework some of the things to make sure it was a bit more refined when it goes into the closed beta thing that we have now. So it was a really good development that we've had so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's actually quite good. Really quite good at the moment. I wonder if Kaz is up yet. He was supposed to be joining me. He was downloading it. He's online on Steam. He's just not. He's snoozing apparently. You snooze, you lose. Won't be staying up much longer. I was up very late last night having shenanigans in World of Warships with the clan. Don't even know how long I've been recording for. There's not actually, Stu. Like it's pretty good actually. I'm lucky I got the NBN, which is the new internet speed thing here in Australia, which has been rolled out. I'm connecting at 52.32, so 32 up to upload and 52 download, and then also having the ping that I've got is actually really good. So as you can see, I've already loaded. Like it is sitting, it looks like about 300 for this game at the moment, so it is fairly high. World of Warships has been sitting at about 78 for me. I like starting here. Just this corridor here is nice to play. It's nice so you can use the trees a bit to fight around this sort of shed area. I used to play up here on the hill. The hills up here is nice. Around here is very open. So it's not too bad. Up here it does tell me, I think it says 300 and something for ping. So it looks like archers, and we've got spearmen.
We must take their base from them, or scatter their forces
Archer,
to the
archer,
four winds.
spearmen. So we haven't got a lot of fighting over this side. Swordsmen are coming this way. I'm actually going to go up here and play in the center, I think. Just because there's no archers in the center. There's knights coming over our side. So I'm going to go play in the center. And I can change very quickly to do this. And I've selected all three. Yes, I have. So we'll get all three up here. Be on the high ground, so at least then we can shoot. G to move faster.
No rest!
Self tanks, it was hit and miss. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of the servers have been quite dodgy. Like this is saying 3 something MS, 301. World of Warships last night was 178 for me, so it's not too bad. The great thing is I love how you can formate how you want to get these guys to shoot off the edge here. So you can get a few units over here and shoot down the cliffside at these guys possibly. If they get in the range I can probably shoot them. We've got horsemen over here, got horsemen there, not looking very good in general. They're pulling back now anyway. Let's try and get some shots on these horsemen standing still. It's actually quite good.
We must cease fire! Our allies are in there!
We got allies in there? Doesn't look like it. Horsemen are not really taking all the damage here, are they?
Cease fire! Stop firing! Our arrows find allies! We are firing upon allies!
Yeah, no, I'm firing upon my allies. Yeah, I do like the 140 plan. It is a good plan to be on. Since I've been on it, it's been fantastic. This is nice, chewing up a few good units here. They're running down here, which means they're going to try and attack those targets. It's not looking pretty for some of our guys. Let's try and rain a bit of fire down this way. Got protection from the back, not really. It's not looking good from that flank. He's just getting chewed up. We might as well just rain down arrows on these guys for a bit, much as possible. Look at that. I love watching this. So how you been, Stu? Very good. So yeah, no, I've heard, yeah, the cable's down. It's been affecting everyone. It's really annoying that we keep getting the damaged cables and stuff like that. I'm sure it affects other parts of the world as well, but it's generally not very fair. This spearman guy needs to move up possibly a little bit. I'm just going to run my guys back because I know, well, there's no real way up this way. You got to run a fair way back, so probably pretty safe. Red is, wow, they've really dominated this side of the map. I think I'm just gonna, I've got to get in another position. We're going to lose this side of the map by the way it looks. Well, this guy's AFK. He hasn't even moved from the starting area. That doesn't bloody hell. Look at that, the Red Army. Red Army's just dominating that flank. Oh, I might as well go back over this way a bit. Thinking. Go back over here. Look at that, that's just, having an AFK guy does not help. Like I went up the centre here, I did do a nice job being up in the centre. We're on their base. I'm only moving my archers back to try and get a slight advantage, more or less. Get some fire over the edge here at these guys. Yeah, good mate was playing last night. Got down to 180, 200 tanks. Haven't played with warships for a while. Here it's a bit more bearable. Can't stream though unless on really low. So, what the fuck? Fast working for me. Yeah, see, I'm not too bad. I've just upgraded my computer, so it's actually pretty good at the moment. So I play on fairly high settings, even with streaming. So I'm pretty happy. War game attracts on players. Yeah, so that's the worst bit. I'm behind the spearman. It will be good for wargaming to attract players. That's most definite. So, and I think it's going to work really well for them in their favour. And I know that it was very well accepted, the game so far by a lot of people. Defeat, yeah. We were always going to get defeated, unfortunately. It was just the Red Army coming around that flank was just made it very difficult. And this is the unpredictable thing about the game. I think they need to balance the units, like they have like so many heavy tanks allowed, or battleships, and so on and so forth in their tanks and World of Warships game. They need to look at that as another option. I know it's early days, but that might be another option they can look at doing in this universe. Yeah, I think it will get better over time as they improve the game, as we all know. Things get better and better and better. Which will be good. Like I think with what they're doing now will probably help out other genres of game. Like I'm hoping they're adding like different new armies in, like maybe have some of the Shogun era pop in. I know it's very hard to mix samurais with the Total War Rome sort of style that we've got here. But I think that could be really good in that regard too. And being a free-to-play game, I think that's what they'll do with the premium, which will be very, very much an attraction to Total War games, which will be a good thing from Wargaming's point of view, because that's what they thrive on. I think that will also help Cryptic and Sega in their other Total War games, in attracting people from playing this as well. So they might get some more buyers into their games and stuff like that. So, which would be good as well. That fire looks like it's moving very, very quickly on my screen for a fire. In general, everything looks like it's moving very quickly. So, yeah, but as you know, I think the worst thing at the moment is the damaged cable. It does affect everything, but as you can see, it's still playing and handling pretty good for a game with a damaged cable for us in Australia. I'm pretty stoked. And it hasn't really changed much since I played it in alpha either. It's been pretty good, and the waiting time's not much different either. A minute and a half has been consistent through alpha, so now it's still being consistent. Like as you can see, I'm still loading pretty quick. There are a few people still loading on this loading screen, so it's not too bad. Oh, they're in a part. Oh, these are in a group together. These two. Okay, so that's how they've done their link together for players for divisions or teams, or what are they calling this? Like, oh, there is a name. I have to look at it. I think there is a name actually in your friends list. Haven't got anyone as a friend at the moment. So back on the hill again, Capeline Hill, Capitolu Hill, however you pronounce it. I'm going to go back and start where I started before. So we've got an archer up here, which is good. Cavalry spearman out here, cavalry spearman again. This could be bad. You want more or less swordsman and a spearman, normal. This other cavalry, I suppose it's not too bad. As long as the sword, but see, we need sort of someone down here and someone to be up here, and I can go up here. So you want someone sort of here, I want to be around here so I can defend both top and bottom. That's the difference. So I can stand somewhere around here, and you want someone sort of defending more or less here. If you can push up, then you've got a good ability to spot. The only thing is if they sneak through the tree line around the side here, they can actually sneak right up and be on top of you and come behind. So that's the other threat. So it's good having cavalry to float around in those tree lines to protect you. So yeah, it just comes down to different things. Looks like we haven't got anyone AFK this time, which is good. I'm going to use my fleeting foot rapid advance just to get up a bit quicker. So we've got one guy on the enemy team with archer spear combo. I used to play like that. I'm just playing Strelate at the moment, so they've really advanced up quickly, these guys. But that's fine, I can... So they're trying to get in their position. He's moving back now, Ghostly. We've got one guy down here in the valley of his unit. See, that's what I mean. The Swordman guy's really, really on it. I'm going to try and get some arrow fire going.
Annihilate them! We are firing upon allies! Cease!
Yeah, so this is the messy thing about the game.
We must cease fire! Our allies are in there!
Yeah, I know, sorry. Try and shoot these other guys at the back here.
Firing upon allies! Cease!
Alright, I'm a bit concerned here now. I'm going to pull back because there's a guy coming around the tree line. I don't really want to be in a position where he can get me.
Our men are under attack!
Oh no, he's pulled his swordman back.
On my target!
So the hill's pretty secure. Our knight regiment top here, they've come round off and back. That's could be pretty good. So this is what I got to be concerned of now. There's those swordsmen coming up from behind, which is what I was worried about. Get some fire into them. Get some fire into them, quick. Quick, 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 quick. No, time to run. Time to run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Fleeting foot. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Help, help, help. Run away, run away. And they, as you can see, these barbarian swordsmen are very fast. Oh, they're gonna lose these guys. Ah, shit. Just trying to get my early units out of here. This is the biggest thing. Like, I've just been caught with my pants down, basically. Oh, great. Great. Oh, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do. This is just a pain in the ass. Absolute fucking pain in the ass. Whole flank fell. Our knights actually just, and this is the thing with the knights, you've got to be you do need to be you do need to be charging in and out to sort of do things. This is just very, very hard now. Just gotta. They're fleeing, they're broken. There's nothing much I can do. This is just shocking now. That's what I mean, like 2 cavalry units were good, but then those guys came around the corner and just were full health. Like, it's just very, very hard. Very, very hard, unfortunately. Anyway. I've got 1 unit left, running away. My main hero got away, luckily. Base is being captured. Archers are still annoying. Yeah, they are, but this is just one of those battles again. Just disappointing. It was really, really disappointing. Very disappointing, that. Very disappointing. Ah, well. What do you do? Yeah, the knights just got themselves cut down, unfortunately. Did we just level up, I wonder? Not quite, no. Still haven't leveled up. I remember, that's the thing, I'm so used to things going fast in this in alpha. Um, maybe I should get some premium time just to make it a bit more quicker. Could change. Could change. Let's
Archers!
sweet, we can upgrade. Let's do this. Upgrade to the tier 2 guys. Purchase them. Place.
Archers!
Place.
Archers!
Place.
Archers!
So we're all tier 2? We're all tier 2. Yay, tier 2s. Huzzah! We've got tier 2s. So she's upgraded, she's now tier 2 going to tier 3. Let's have a look at Commander. Tech. Abilities. This will upgrade the speed of them running. Make them go a little bit faster, which would be good. So when I use that speed running thing, it'll make it a bit faster. So we've got tier 2 units now. In tier 2 units, as you can see, when we click on here, you can upgrade the bows again when we get a bit more XP, stuff like that. So we'll play a battle.
We must fan the flames of war.
Play a battle again. Just wish that we could get a victory again. Really good. So it's a pretty simple game otherwise. What's the time? We've got about 15 minutes, so maybe 1 or 2 more battles, and then I'm going to hop off for a bit. As you can see here, my boys decide it's time to whinge and complain again. Well, because you can. That's how it works when you're 6 months old. You whinge and complain. Oh, because you're getting hungry too, which doesn't help. The hair in my mouth. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's happened? It seems to stop. So on the hill again. Do I want to swap sides? Play from a different side. Feeling I should swap sides, so starting down here. All depends on what units get put in. Let's have a look at the unit positioning. So look at this, all these guys are loading. Must be all from the Australian region on the normal ADSL plans because they're taking a bit to load up. Most of us are loaded on this side. But now we're all loaded. I think Ghost Sleeper's on there, adding the team again. Oh. Swimmer. Very strong presence on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
We must take their base from them, or scatter their forces to the 4 winds.
Welcome. So someone's just playing their first game. Oh, looks awesome. Looks awesome. Maybe I think graphics are pretty well standard. Total War graphics, in my opinion. No, don't pull back. I'm coming up to support you. I'm coming up to support. I'm coming out to support. Don't worry, I'm coming out to support. Archers on the hill. Archers on the hill. Gonna stop here. Archers on the hill. Archers on the hill. Archers on the hill. Shit, this swordsman gonna go in and get chewed up. You idiot. least he's falling back. I don't know what's in the tree line though. That's what scares me the most. That is what really scares me the most. So what could be in that tree line? I got the knights around there. That's alright. So let's more or less push up. So I've got the knights around my left flank there, so I'm pretty happy. So I'm feeling pretty safe. Need to have eyes. If I've got eyes, I can see what I'm shooting at.
We must cease fire. Our allies are in there.
I can't see them. I can't shoot them. Come on. You gotta work with me, buddies. So he's pulled back anyway. So that's what I mean. So having the knights on that left flank has helped out something chronic and given me the ability now to push up with my archers, which is good. How's this guy going? So I was actually surprised. The swordsman done really well attacking that, but then we were able to help him out a lot. Which was good. Let's choose some of these spearmen up to help the horses out. That nice, 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 nice. Can't see the unit that's in here shooting at me. Now I can. Now we can. Look at this. The horseman needs to sort of just get stuck in now. He's got me covering him. He needs to not run away like that. Come back, you idiot. I can't see things and shoot them if you do shit like that. I'm good at sound effects. This is what's changed the game. So if he did like a focus fire mover on me now, it would have given him a bit more of an advantage. What are you doing? Why don't you finish off these spearmen? That makes sense to me. Alright, I will shoot them then. Kill him! Kill him! Let's see if we can find them. Finish them off soon as the knights have run off now. Fire! Boom, 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 boom.
The enemy commander. We will have their base.
And the knight guy's just, oh no, knight guy, swordsman. Oh, he's just standing there capturing the base. Good free XP, but what else? Yeah, so there you go. That's pretty much TotalWar Arena. I reckon it's going to be a fantastic game for like the whole team battles with friends down the track. It's probably going to become probably a very good esport itself. Once you get a good couple of friends in it, I think this game's going to be good at doing that sort of stuff. Really good for that sort of gameplay. I think that's what's going to make a huge difference in that regard. Unlock it. Better bows. Everyone's got better bows now. And I think that's what's going to change this game. Being able to command any one of these number of heroes we've got, as well as they'll introduce more heroes. If they go, like in the last, this was this bird was the last one to be thrown into the game. The barbarian lady. She was the last one to actually utilize before we came into the closed beta testing. No, I don't want to. Don't have enough free XP. So you get free XP, then you don't have to just use gold. That's actually pretty. That's actually really good. I think that's really well thought of. So you can use free XP. So you can save up your free XP, which is up here, to use to unlock heroes. I think that's fantastic. I didn't see that till just now. It's probably been there for ages. Free XP. So, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this small little hour-long gameplay session that I've done. I've enjoyed it.
Chosen of
I'm
Artemis.
really happy with it at this point in time. The game's got a lot of really good potential. So I'm going to head off for a bit and do a few other bits and pieces. So thank you for watching. I'll probably be later on. I may be back to do a bit more. Possibly tomorrow I might do a little bit more TotalWar Arena and stuff. I might do a few other games tonight. For those watching Twitch, if you're interested. So yeah, that's like that. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll probably be back maybe later tonight, as I said, to stream World of Warships, something, maybe some BBs, things like that. For the British, maybe a bit more of this. We'll see how we go. That's all that, guys. That's it from me. All the usual. Go and like me on Facebook to know when I start streaming. Go and follow me here, and go subscribe to my YouTube page. I will upload this video, render it up and everything like that, and so everyone can watch it later on and see my quick review of the game, a couple of gameplays, so you can see what's involved and make your own decisions about whether you would like to come and play TotalWar Arena. Outside of that, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later on. See you guys.